Alrighty. Alrighty, what is up, you guys? I'm making this video. You guys have been requesting for this. This is just going to be a backtesting video. I'm going over the OP model and just all this good stuff and win rates, and we'll get all the statistics that you guys have been asking for as well. And yeah, so I'm going to try to keep this video unedited. The only cut is going to be now until I hop on these charts here in a second. But yeah, I'm going to try to keep it raw. So you're an absolute legend if you make it to the end of this video, because it's probably going to be very long and boring. That being said, can't play music on YouTube, as you know, so I will be playing some music up here, and then that's pretty much about it. I'll still be talking about everything and going through it all. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Alrighty, so as I was saying, I'm on the charts now. Well, about to be. I'm on FX Replay setting up the charts. I have my music going. I'm doing NASDAQ. I'll have ES in there just for SMT wise. I would do random dates, but like it kept giving me. Oh, wow, I didn't even. Oh, start date 2022. Yeah, okay. I don't want to go too far back. Yeah, 2012 is bad. Hold up. Oh, this works. 25. Okay, because charts on FX Replay that are old, um, the candles look awful. Like even with newer data, the candles can still look awful. Like they'll be missing wicks and whatnot. So that's why I don't want to have data too far back, and that's why I kind of skipped it a little bit. But yeah, okay. What are we doing? Okay, let's get to New York time. We are not 9:30. Let's go to 9:30 New York time. Cool. We're bullish. Bada bing, bada boom. This is a pretty simple biased here. Okay. Let's wait here in the 15-minute, 30-minute. Okay, let's look at higher time frame before I just say I'm bullish. Oh fuck. Yeah, I mean, overall price looks like it wants to fall. We'll see, but data high was swapped here. Okay. Are we at 9:30? Okay, we are. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we're sweeping to go higher. All right. This is This is 9:30 open right here. Okay. I'm fully expecting this to keep coming. So I'm gonna try to catch a 9:30 trade. It kind of looked like it already tested this, but it's okay. I could honestly try to ride this all the way up. Alright. Oh my God, bruh. All right. Oh my God, I love FX replay. Sorry, wasn't upset about the loss. I was upset that FX replay just breaks on me every time I try to use it. Yeah. I mean, not a bad loss in my opinion. We had the 5 minute change in the state, and I was taking it off of the retests. It's just price wasn't delivering as well as I was hoping for it to, so I'm okay with that loss. The question is can I take another win here possibly? And it looks like we missed that trade because FX replay was broken. That's the trade you should be in right now. 10 a.m. stops below this wick. Take profit at this new day open, I believe that is. Now take profit could be up all the way up here. I can't really enter it because it's already gone, but let's just see how it plays. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly the trade to take too. 10 a.m. retest. It's unfortunate. We'll just go next. We'll go next day. Probably would have taken it, but I kind of just skipped right past it when I was trying to fix the little glitch there. Okay, the upper levels. We are kind of in this consolidation a little bit here. We're in a nice little range. It's kind of a very similar day to yesterday, so this time it might be best to just play the trend downwards. Target this low from this huge pump, which looks like it was like CPI or something. See market open. Yeah, I kind of want to see this open higher and then yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's wait. Okay. Are we gonna reverse here? Okay. That should be sweeping this high now. Not quite. Let's see if we get that. Let me assume ES took it. No, not quite. That's fine. We can wait here. All right. 10 a.m. still hasn't open. Kind of missing the sells. We're getting the retest back up. What level is this? This is just 2 a.m. I don't love this trade, so I'm not going to take it. But I want to see if something like that would play out. I'm gonna wait for 10 a.m. here, though. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's the higher level, which is, I believe, yeah, 1800. Okay, cool. So this level keeps getting respected up here. Yeah, it's respected. Okay, so that's 10 a.m. open right down here. Okay, let's see if we can get a short. Okay, breakthrough to the downside. There it is. Okay, we can take this short here. Before I do that, let's just make sure ES. Okay. I mean, this is kind of the short I want, but kind of looking at this, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna fade this short for now. I'm gonna see what price wants to keep doing because we keep coming back up, so it might be better bet to take this long. Yeah, okay. We took out that high, so now this is where like, all right, yeah, if this 5 minute candle closes, let's see that. 5 minute candle closes, not bearish. We are just slowly making our way up. Okay. Might be able to find a good continuation long here. Yeah. Let's see if we can get retest here. I don't love any of this. Not really a good target quite here. Let's see how we if we come back down here to 1800. Yeah, I kind of want to fade this because of how slow I think we can move here. And I can't run a too tight of a stop loss here, so yeah, this actually might be able to work. Take it to the high. There we go. Let's take that. Because we retested our 10 a.m. again down here. Let's see if 1800 holds. Okay, let's move our stop loss to this low. Okay, here we go break even. Just want to see us finish. Cool. Nice. Yeah, so bias was wrong earlier in the day. God, sorry, this is kind of a mess. Bias was wrong earlier in the day when I wanted shorts. I saw we were just starting to trend upward, so might as well take continuations off of that. And price was respecting 10 a.m. here, and I could have taken the longs here, right? But there's no real target yet, so I was able to wait for price to give me a target and play the internal price action. And that's why I didn't want to take it off a New Day Open because I wasn't sure if it just respects New Day Open up here or it comes down and respects 10 a.m. So that's why I waited for it to come here, get that retest, and then flush through. All right, let's go next day. That's a good trade. Okay. Let's delete all these markers. Got our new day open. We have our 2 a.m. Okay, and then true day open. Okay. Let's see if we want to keep being bearish here, but I personally want to be bullish. This is looking like we want to get this high, but we might not. So let's just play it careful. Let's see how we open here. Market open. All right, this is 9:30. Let's see where my 9:30 is. 9:30 is right here. Okay. So this will be a bearish candle. So we're here. You could take yeah, I was about to say, you could take a gnarly trade off of 9:30 here, but I think you could easily resweep, right? All right. Well, that was just a hypothetical trade, and I would never take that real market. So not going to pretend like I would. Let's see if we get a reversal here at 10 a.m. There's 9:30. There's the retest from the other side. I think we can break through it here. Okay, here's 10 a.m. I want to see us push up here. Yeah. Okay. Let's check ES. ES is looking so bullish. Okay. I mean, might as well just take the 10 a.m. trade here, right? We don't really want to see it dump here. We can take it just to this high. Yeah. Because we're going to get SMTs with ES. Oh no. I think we're dead here. Okay, we're living. All right, well, we're kind of stacking liquidity here, so might as well just play it a little safer. I want to see ES. Okay, we're still in it. Okay, ES, what are we taking out yet? Okay, so the high that I want to be careful for is this high on ES, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm fine with just going break even here. Okay. ES took out that high. I might as well just trail it. We don't want to see this reverse. Yeah, it's perfect. It's a great 10 a.m. trade. Stop loss was scary, but what I was seeing was, I mean, I guess we can use a trend line for this example, but these wicks weren't getting swept, so that's why I felt comfortable putting my stop loss underneath this wick rather than this wick down here, right? Because they're not getting swept after they pump back up. So that's kind of what I was doing here. We were able to take that out for 1 to 6 about. Good 10 a.m. reversal trade there. All right, let's get my key levels ripping again. No idea what my stats are, but guess we're greens right now. Green, green. Okay, look at that bounce from New Day Open down here. So when we see that, we can most likely predict that this long or something's going to play out, but we're going to wait for this because we already see key levels being respected and we have a huge wick up here. Okay. I'm not looking at high time frames. I am definitely bullish though. I want to be bullish, dude. Oh my God. I want to be bullish right from there. Yeah, I'm bullish down here 100%. It's just waiting for this to give me the opportunity where I can get a better stop loss. I bet you can take a gnarly trade like this though. Yeah, I am gonna take it. Just to kind of show you guys the power here. We want to do a 15-point stop. Yeah, we'll do 14-point stop. That's fine. If we even get down there, honestly. Ugh. Such a good level down here. Okay, let's see 10 a.m. What happens here. Because we do have LR built up here. All of these highs. So we could start targeting stuff. See dailies. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is kind of the first draw here. Okay, let's see. 10 a.m. now. It's kind of what we have to wait for. Yeah. Oh my God, do we reverse this? We could reverse this too. All right, well, this is a true day open. Let's see if we get the reaction from it. All right, well, there's 10 a.m. Hold up. Hold up. Did we get a nice little long here? Okay, this is 10 a.m. Okay. This is 10 a.m. We are closed above it. We respected 2 a.m. here. We can take this all the way up to this high here. We can run a little bit tighter of a stop loss. Taking this off of 10 a.m. reversal again. See if we get tagged in. All right, come on. There you go. Okay. I mean, might as well. I mean, how much are we risking here? We're only risking. Okay, yeah, I might as well let this see if it wants to retest 10 a.m. again. I'll give it some breathing room. All right, after that, I'm fully break even. I don't want to see it go any lower. Okay, let's see it play through. Okay, cool. Bang. Nice little 10 a.m. reversal again. And damn, I mean, yeah, I showed you guys where I wanted that reaction from, right? Wow. That's the exact level you want for reaction. That 1 hour change in the state, right? 1 hour change in the state. We see price respecting new day open down here. Like these key levels already being respected that day. We have a 1 hour change in the state with our key level here. 2 day open. I mean, it's nothing better. That's like a great place. I would have limited that earlier if market open came down, I would have just limited it. But since we went up and then down first, that's when I was starting to wait for more of that confirmation internally. But yeah, great trade. Mhm. All right, looks like we had 8:30 news here, so we'll be careful because I bet you we're gonna get 10 a.m. news. Yeah, this was 8:30. Yeah, okay. Let's get key opens in here. All of our key levels are all the way up here. So that means one of two things. Either that means we're going to be extremely bearish or we're going to be extremely strong magnet up here. But based off of having news, I think we might have a pretty volatile day. I will say I kind of am leaning bearish right now. It probably shouldn't. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay bullish actually. We'll see how price is moving here when market open. we do have like this is kind of what I'm waiting for. Is just realistically one of these things to be swept through. That's a sweep through there. Okay, let's see if we push through it. We do push through it. Okay, this is kind of a rougher day. We'll wait for 10 a.m. here just to see if we can catch anything. We are very clearly displacing to the downside, probably towards the slow. Here's 10 a.m. Okay, let me mark this out so I can see you a little better. Yeah, here's 10 a.m. And yeah, we'll take the internal reaction, hopefully here. And we'll just play it to this high. Yeah. I would definitely be risking less on this trade, but we're gonna give it a shot. Yeah. I was kind of felt like that was gonna lose, but we're gonna try it at least. Like as I was saying, in a live market, probably risk less. Let's see if it reacts from the other side. We already swept out that low though, so that's kind of yeah, we might pump through it. Yeah, we don't even get the retest of 10 a.m. again. Okay, we go next day. I'm trying to practice those kind of internal scalps where I know I'm trading against my bias in the market, but like trading the rebalance of a range just because it opens up more setups for you. But that trade was something I kind of felt like was going to be a loss just because of how bearish we were. So that is okay. That's why we backtest. Okay. We have our levels here. I am pretty bearish here just because we had pretty steep displacement. We did sweep this low though. We'll see if we want to keep dumping here or if we continue to have a market maker buy model here. We do actually have some good areas to take buys off of, like our true day open and our 2 a.m. down here. Again, we have like these hour change in the state right here, our 2 day open. So let's see. Yeah, there's our hour true. Okay, let's see what we get here. That was a pretty steep dump. Wow. Okay. Okay. So I mean, this is why we backtest because even I didn't recognize this. True day open lined up with an hour change in the state is perfection. You could have just caught that whole reversal. All right, but we'll wait because I wouldn't love it because again, there's not really a great stop loss place, right? Okay, but we will just wait for 10 a.m. here now. That's not 10 a.m. This should be, yeah, it's just true day open. Okay. See how, okay. This is kind of, if we want to be bullish, actually, no, we want to see it. We want to see this. This is a riskier trade again. I'm going to wait for 10 a.m. This is a riskier long here. So I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to let this see how this would work if we do end up getting it. But for this is where I actually want to see longs. 10 a.m. here. Okay. We can take a long here. Let's just see. Yes, it's again a riskier long because we haven't rebalanced this price leg, right? So for us to go up, we should be going down here. I'm going to take this long just again to gain like I mean this is why we backtest, right? To gain statistics to see if like, hey, should I even take this trade or not? Right. And since it is 1 point yeah, 5.7 RR, I want to see if like this trade will hit enough times for this exact setup to be profitable. So that's like why we're back testing, right? And see, this is where we have the rebalance, right? And then this is the setup that would make way more sense, right? That's the New Day open down here, right? The retest of New Day open. There it is. See, that's the setup that makes more sense instead of rushing it, right? And now here I can confidently take a better setup with a lower risk to reward off of 10 a.m. right here, right? So this, in my mind, is a better setup. If this one loses, then I think this is just a statistical loss. Okay, let's just speed it up. All right, we are chopping, and we took out this high. I'm going break even. Took out this high up here. Yeah. All right. So here was kind of a day where I had the right idea and I took that loss kind of knowing that we wanted to rebalance a little bit more. And then that New Day open, I know this says 10 a.m., but trust me, it's New Day open. But like this long right here has a much higher probability because we are rebalancing price action, right? Instead of just buying at the top. So, yeah. But again, like this is back testing, right? This is the whole point is to see what will work better, what I know works already, and what I'm testing stuff, you know? That's what we're doing here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be bearish. Just gonna wait. Wait for 10 a.m. Do we have a reason to be pumping up now? We kind of do, actually. All right, yeah, we swept out that low, and we have swept out that low. But there is a very easy chance that we decide to keep dumping a little bit later here. So I'm gonna wait for 10 a.m. See. Okay, there's 10 a.m. Okay. 10 a.m. is no bottom look. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a displacement here. All right. I want to see a little bit more structure get formed here. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's take that. Where is 9:30 open? So this is 9:30 open. We can just take this down to 9:30. Oh, damn. I guess we get chopped out. I want to see how the rest of this day plays out. Yeah. I thought I waited long enough for price to start confirming its trend to be bearish here, but I was not, and that's a liquidity sweep to the dome. I guess you could have been fine if you took your stop loss up there, but it's not what I do. It's a good loss. Good loss. Okay, I already look like I want a long from here. Like most likely. If there's yeah. Okay. We've been testing this earlier, so we're gonna take this long pretty much off of open. We're gonna take it off of this right here. Stop loss at that body. Let's be psychos. Okay. Oh, we go break even. We got a good entry, might as well. Oh no. Oh, don't do it to me. Was it a good break even? Okay, well I'm like missing like this whole trading day now. Let me see. Where's 10 a.m.? Oh my God. There it is. Okay, well we're gonna chase this a little bit here. Let's see if we can get a retest back down here at 10 a.m. Sorry, not 10 a.m., but we'll do it on this change in the state up here. take it back up to that same high. Oh my God, we fucked up that day so bad. We had the bottom tick, huh? We had the bottom tick, and then as I was skipping through it, I completely miss the 10 a.m. retest here. Oh my God, this was such a beautiful day. All right. I want to see if the break even there was actually wrong. It looks like yeah, the break even was correct, right? Again, actually, I want to see stop loss size because 15 points is usually like kind of the point where you want to have stop losses. You don't want it much smaller than 15 points. So here we see that 15 points. Okay, go to the next. I mean, that's the exact right idea. But again, just that's back testing. You kind of skip through a lot of stuff, just spamming the fast forward arrow. Okay, how long have I been doing this for? Okay, we got 30 minutes here, so we'll do a little bit more. An Oklahoma smoke show. Oh God, I can't be singing, bro. Okay, we got our key levels in here. Making out love. All right, we are clearly trending up to that high, but we are kind of compressing here. So it looks like we want to go lower to go higher here. So let's see if we get that. We did respect our key levels down here, but it looks like we're not getting much. Okay, that's kind of a steep retrace. Okay. Did we just take out? Yeah, it looks like we're just reacting out of this rejection block right now. Yeah. Let's see ES. That is a valid rejection block, actually. So I'm down. Yeah, I'm fine with being bullish. I mean, bearish here to this low. Let's see if we can get something here. Okay, what time is it? We get 10 a.m. open high. Okay, we have every single key level in the same exact spot here. Okay, so let's just get a bigger view here. This is why we're chopping. We have every key level in the same exact spot, right? So let's wait. 10 a.m. should give us that displacement. Yeah. We might be able to get a. Let's see if we get a full reversal here. We do. Okay. Dramatic of a boom, low pickup truck. Okay. 5 minute change in state. Yeah, I can take a long from down here. Right. And then we can target that high now. A little bit lower of an RR, but let's see here. Actually, we can be a little bit more patient. All right. Actually, let's do it. 10 a.m. There it is. I think if we come down here, probably get stopped up, but let's see it. No, dude, I don't want. Yeah, okay. That's a bummer. Cancel. Go to the next. Go next day. Mhm. Wow. Okay. Okay. Looks like we're bullish, and we have no reason to not be, right? I'm gonna wait for 10 a.m. Okay. Which one is 10 a.m.? The candle we're on. Okay. Let's see this candle swap the other way. Oh wow. Okay. Let's see if we're reacting off of this. Is this 8:30 news? So this is a data low. Um, that being said, yeah, okay. Wow. We dumped. Okay. That's a weird day. Yeah, I'm on to the next. Could not predict. There's like no way you can predict that dump from where we were at in price. So, okay. Key open. Oh my gosh. Yes. True day open. All right. Yeah, True Day Open had that 1 hour retest. Okay, let's see if we can get back down there to True Day Open. Looks like not. So we're gonna wait for 10 a.m. here. And we're just gonna click buy. There's 10 a.m. Oh, looks. I mean, I just don't love it. I mean, I guess we take lowish hanging fruit, right? Sure. Just some targets we can take here. 5 minute. Okay. Key open. I guess. I don't love this trade at all. But if we're doing all-time high stuff, might as well try to get a buy-in. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected, but again, all-time highs, so price actually wanted to rebalance a little bit more. Longs there actually do look good again, so I'm gonna run a tighter stop loss here, looking for the exact flip here, looking to bottom ticket. Since we are bottom ticking, we're going to trail. Yeah, we're just gonna go break even. I'm not confident in this trade, and if we are, okay, cool. I like it. Yes, what are we doing? Yes, taking out highs. Okay, let's keep it going here. Let's see if we can flush. Oh, that's gross. I think we're break even here. Oh, that is disgusting. Yeah, realistically, should have taken profits when ES took out this high, but it left it equal highs. And that's what I'm saying about FX replay. Like that easily on a real chart. ES probably did take out those highs, but you can't really tell on here. But again, real life charts probably would have taken partials or trailed to this high, but can't say that I did. So we go next and we take that break even and a loss actually. Okay. Sweeps. Waiting for it. Just waiting, just to see if we have some sort of displacement today at all. There's 10 a.m. Looks like we had news. This looks like a shit day. Absolutely bad. We'll see though. See if it retests 10 a.m. Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, this day looks horrible. Just all around. Probably gonna fade any trade here today. I think 10 a.m. longs do look good right here, but I'm not gonna take them. Yeah. Too choppy. That's a very messy day. Go to the next. No clear draws either, so. Okay. Well, we have this bullshit. We could probably, if we sweep this, okay, yeah. Okay. So that's data low getting swept here, and then we have key levels right here, right? We can easily have a sharp turn up to the upside here. Well, there's our key levels working. Okay. See what kind of gap we are in. 30-minute, hour, 4 hours. Okay, let's see. Let's wait a little bit here. Okay. We kind of are just, yeah, kind of are just chopping here. We aren't necessarily displacing to the upside, which is what I was looking for. Let's see 10 a.m. Here's 10 a.m. right here. I mean, I guess we can take the 10 a.m. long, right? The internal. Play it up to this rejection block right here. This is a super tight stop loss. Do this. Yeah. Okay. We cancel limit. Let's wait, see what else we do. Okay, we did really nothing all day today. I mean, this is the area where I wanted to buy off of, but I mean, sometimes you just gotta read price action and know it's kind of horse shit today. All right. I mean, yeah, this is 11:20 now. We're back down to this level. Yeah, I don't love anything. Mhm. Yeah, okay. We just go next day. It's a shitty day. Okay, cool. Looks like we have them. Okay. See, this is, I can guarantee you this is not, that's not a, I'm just gonna go next day, just for the sake of this video not being completely hell and data wicks and stuff. So we'll get one more win in here for you guys. Feel like we showcased some really good wins, and we have showcased more of the experimental side of this strategy as well. Okay, let's see here. I want to buy down here by this true day open again. Okay, nasty open so far. That's the true day open. Let's see what ES is doing. I mean, I'm like, okay. I mean, yeah, kind of missing this long down here, but let's see. Okay. So what this one's 1800? Okay, cool. I am going to take this long off a new day open. Place an order. We got SMT here. Kind of need to go break even. Even though I think this state's fine. Yeah, might as well just toss break even on. All right, cool. Well, we didn't know there's 10 a.m. news, so that doesn't help either. Yeah. Okay. We'll go next day. I mean, that would have been a winning, but 10 a.m. news also is just like lovely. Mhm. Okay. Looks like we're at all-time high, so we are going to be buying if we can get a buy. We're gonna wait for 10 a.m. All right. Next day. This is all-time highs. We might, okay. See if we can get, okay. All right. We're probably gonna pump up right off of this, right? Yeah, we're at all-time highs. I don't really care what happens here. I'm looking for longs. We're probably gonna take longs off a true day open right here, so yep, I am. 1 minute rejection block, and we'll target all-time highs again. We'll take advantage of what we can get here. This should be a nice little. Oh, oh my God! Did I pick the only all-time high day that to not go higher? I know there's a massive gap below us, but kind of don't really expect it to get filled at all-time highs. Let's go next day. Okay. See here, price is pumping, price is reversing, price is continuing to reverse, price is going back up here. This is a V-shaped recovery, but let's see what are we reacting out of this daily? I mean, this new week gap. Yeah, we'll take the short here off a true day open. We could put a stop loss. Put our stop loss here at this 1 minute high. All right, this is true day open, right? Yes, and we could target this low here. Actually, can we target this gap fill? I'll target half of it, the CE of this gap fill. Yeah. Let's take this short. Okay. Okay. Let's break even here. There's 10 a.m. here. Here is this low getting swept. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna close out 75%. And then yeah, and then we're just going with the restaurant. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, whatever. We'll take the one to. We definitely could have taken the 1 to 6 there, but we'll take the 1 to 4.3 or whatever. Alrighty, I apologize. I totally forgot to film an outro for this. Just because you guys probably actually watched the actual stats of everything. Um, And for the sake of the video not being too long, we did about 35, 40 minutes of backtesting. And here is the data we have. Our average RR is 4.7, and we have a win rate of 40%. So that's pretty good, right? And I will say, throughout that session, you saw some experimental trades that ended up working and experimental trades that didn't work. You also saw trades where I accidentally skipped through, so I easily could have had better statistics or worse statistics, but just based off of what you see here, yes, this is the numbers we have here. And as you can see here, this is a strategy that takes it heats up and you'll get a lot of wins in a row and then it'll slow down and it's high RR. So it takes a very different someone to kind of get used to that. But that being said, yeah, because I do remember a few trades in there that could have easily have been better, but whatever. I guess I worked better on buys. That also is probably just based off the state of the market that we were in as well. I mean, we have a better win rate on sales, it looks like, but again, that doesn't really matter that much. It's probably just the market we were in. We were more in a bullish market. Okay, performance by time. This is not right. This is not New York time. Performance by days looks like we should be trading Wednesdays and Thursdays, which I kind of already knew, and as Fridays are always my worst day. Mondays being my worst day is actually kind of surprising to me. And then dates, and then here's the actual trades. So yeah, not bad. Two break evens. One of these days, I remember, I'm pretty sure I lost 1,000 nets. No, I guess not. Um, but yeah, there was one day, I remember one day I missed the long there or something and blah blah blah. But yeah, I think this is about right. Right. Have good weeks, we have worse weeks, we have slow weeks, and yeah. So yeah, there's the overall numbers. Hopefully this video was long enough. Again, these videos also take a toll because backtesting for such a long time is not healthy. You're gonna fry your brain and all that good stuff. So yeah, through how many trades did we take? 14 trades. We had six losses, four winners, and four break evens. Yeah. Cool. So hope you guys enjoy that video, and if you guys have any more questions on the model and all that stuff, or you want to see live trading, then I'll leave the link to my Discord in the description. You do need to sign up for premium, but it's only 15 bucks a month if you want to see the live streaming and all that stuff. But if not, you just want to hang out, and probably I'll do some free live streams as well in there, then feel free to join that, and we have a great community, and we would love to have you guys in there. Anyways, peace out. Peace out.